I'm just warming up Valance, he's 3, and I'm just getting him ready for my walk trot ride. So I'm working on just getting him to just relax and go with the flow so that when I get on his back, he's feeling very frisky today. Trot, trot, trot. Good boy. Trot, trot. All that energy out. That's right. Good boy. Get it all out now before Meg gets on you. I definitely don't want to ride him when he's like this. Okay, good boy. You're on. Okay, you just settle down and trot. Ooh. Okay. And trot. That's a good boy. Trot. Good job. So with young horses, you have to do a good warm-up before you ride them. Make sure that they get all that young, kind of goofy energy out so that when you do get on their backs, they can focus. You keep your training sessions very short when you do ride them. You don't want to ride them for more than probably 20 minutes if they're only 3 like he is. And you just want to really just focus on very basic stuff in the beginning. Just light connection, walk, a little trot. You don't want to overwhelm them with too much information. It's like a young child. You can only absorb a certain amount of information. Whoa. They're going in the same direction. And this is the first time I've done it without lunge line. I usually have them on the line. It gives me a little more power to stop them from rocking and everything. So today I'm letting you have a little more freedom. And as you can see, he's very excited. Good boy. Good job. Definitely don't want to be in the line of fire. And then as he gets warmed up, he'll start to get more tired. He'll start to trot more. Now, if I had him on the lunge line, I would be able to slow down, but I'm letting him kind of get out on his own today. Freedom. And then when he tires himself out, I'll just let him relax back down into the trot. Good boy. And trot. And trot. Good job. And trot. Good boy. That's it. Just relax. Good boy. It's really important that your voice is very low and calm when you're working with a young horse. You don't want them to feel like you're a threat to them. And you want to work with your natural horsemanship position. So you want your shoulder and your body language to be about 30% degree angle towards the young horse's inside eye. And that makes them feel like you're a herd member. That's part of the way that we do join up. And I've shown join up method in some of my earlier videos on YouTube with an older horse of mine. But basically it makes them have a sense of confidence and trust. He's watching me, but he's seeing that I'm not being aggressive or assuming a dominant position with him, but I'm also not being passive. I'm keeping the energy with a triangle. So my left hand is encouraging him to track up, and I'm creating impulsion with my left. My right eye is connected with his right eye. My shoulder, my left shoulder is back to be open and receptive to his body, but at the same time, I'm encouraging him to go forward, but I'm not dominating him and going behind him in an aggressive manner or running up to the side of him in an aggressive manner. So I want him to trust me. I want him to start to lick and chew, which he's doing with his mouth, which shows a sign of submission. It's showing that he's starting to respect me as the alpha mare, which I would be if I was in the herd. Now he's a stallion and a young stallion, so he has lots of power, and one of those kicks could kill. So we have to be very, very cautious when we work with stallions. Always keep your eyes on them, wear your hat, and be 100% focused on what you're doing. So now, trot. So I'm going to have him change direction now with just a quiet whoa. And I want him to reverse direction to the inside. I don't want him to turn to the outside. Just like I teach my students to turn their horses to the inside, the same thing applies to the horses. And you turn to the inside, not towards the fence. And then they can see what's going on, and that creates a less spooky, more relaxed, submissive herd. And now we ask for the trot the other way. And again, I'm not putting a lot of pressure on him. I'm creating my triangle. My body language is 30-degree angle towards him, and I'm encouraging him to move forward. I do want a little bit of canter this way, so that if he does want to get his butts out, he does it now, not when I'm on his back. And I'm just going to encourage him to, sure, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If he goes a little too fast, I can back off a little, back the pressure off. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I want to make sure he's pattering on a correct lead so that he learns to move off the correct inside leg striking first. Canter. So he's driving with his inside left fore. And that's good. Okay. Back off a little, and then again, assume that 30-degree angle and encourage him forward again. Canter. Again, forward again. So what I don't want to do is I don't want him to feel that I'm afraid of him. But at the same time, I don't want to take the risk of getting kicked in the head. So I'm going to stay back from him and back off from him when he kicks out at me. But when he obeys and goes forward, I'm going to be really light, and I'm not going to be too pushy with the impulsion, with the driving forward, and so if he wasn't told to change direction, we just have to keep encouraging him to go this direction. And this is the first time I've free lunged him like this. Normally I lunge him with a lunge line, so there's more control. So this is today a little experiment to see how he behaves when he feels that I don't have any pressure on his nose or anything, encouraging him to go forward and just being receptive to me. Good boy. And trot, trot, trot. Good boy. What a good boy. And that's a very good boy. Good job. Good. Good. Good boy. Good boy. Very good. Canter. I'm going to ask him to trot. Trot. I back off a little, I lower my whip a little, and I just continue to guide him. But no, we don't change direction. Keep going. Trot. So he's starting to settle down now. And relax. I'm still watching for the licking, chewing to happen. so that I know that